All right, we're at the Sequoia RV Park, not to be confused with the Sequoia RV and Resort Park, which is further down the highway and south of Kings Canyon National Park. This park here is it's all full hookups. Problem is they have really weird. They said this was a mobile home park at one time, so originally I backed up here, and then the sewer sites were underneath the other side. And she said, "Oh no, you can park on the grass, park here with your vehicle." So some people have chose, like you can look right there, some people chose to park on the concrete, and their sewer hose goes all the way over and under, which is almost uphill. Problem is, some of the sites have threaded rings, some don't. So mine's going to connect right there, but it's not going to be a tight seal unless I use my donut, but it's too small. Some have threads, some don't. And then I just came back in. I'm all set up, and this is a mistake I've seen people do that prior to, before you back in and get all this done. Like I'm all done, I'm all leveled, I'm all on the hook and everything. Is you should check your power. I should have checked it before I came over, because this is 30 amp, and look at it. It's got some arcing connection there, and then that could have been due to them having a loose connection. I always put a bungee cord around mine so I can so my cord doesn't become loose. So I'm going to test it right now with my my power box, and pray that it is, you know, I don't know if that's off or if that's on. Shoot. So if it says on, and now it says off, I'm hoping that means it's off. All right, I hate to put it in there and have a spark trip my thing. All right, wish me luck. There's a couple other things that happens on our back end. My tongue jack failed to work, so I had to use, most trailers have, if your tongue jack fails to work, you can pop this off right here, and inside your pass-through storage or somewhere in your trailer, there should be manual cranks for your slides and a manual crank for your tongue jack. So I manually cranked it a little bit. I looked underneath to see if there was any loose wires, but then when I pushed on my wire here, pushed up, it started to work. So I got to open this up. And see where my connector is, because I think one of these wires is loose. First problem I've ever had, and then I lost my cover. It was a little rubber cover to protect it from the weather, but fortunately this year I did buy a bag. There it is right there. It's not going to be the most rainproof. It is, I think, waterproof, but I do got to see if I can find me another cover for this. Dang, I'm really bummed I lost that. Anyways, I'm going to check my power surge bar, and if that all goes well, you won't hear from me again, but I might have to reconnect everything and go from there. Well, one of my errors was that the connection did have a threaded pipe. It's kind of weird. That is just the vent, so you get a good flow. It was under the rock, so I thought that was the tube that I had to connect to, and it didn't have any threads. But so there is threads. The tube is really close to the threading, so you can't really get it. It doesn't spin all the way around, so it's kind of funky. Surge bar worked. I got it nice and tight in there. This is what I do to get a nice tight seal so that it doesn't come loose and doesn't create any arcing and sparking. And I do it down there also. So just bungee cords. Of course I lock it up, but the bungee cords keep it in place so that the wind doesn't move this back and forth and create those arcs. But this is my setup. I do a 20 micron filter, water pressure regulator, into a Beach Lane Filters 2 system. It's a 5 micron into a 0.5 micron, and inside the trailer there's actually another filter inside that I'm going to alternate. So inside the trailer I think right now is a 0.5, and then when that runs out I have an extra spare. It's a 5 micron. So it's 4 filters that I run through, but we still don't necessarily drink the water In here we use it for showering. We do brush our teeth. I'm boiling pot of water right now with it, the water that's all filtered. But yeah, I mean, some people out there probably have no problems. And then just sewer and my water. The green hose is my black tank flush hose, and it's already set to go, but it's not on. So that is off. There's shut-off valves or shut-off valves. So there's I don't want, when we leave this trailer, we actually turn off our water at the spigot, the little valve right there. That way, just in case a pipe bursts inside the trailer, it doesn't continue to flow out. And this is how we were traveling. I have 3 cases of water. I got water in here, or 3 cases of pop. Got pop in here, water in here. It's pretty heavy on this back side. And just boiling some water for some spaghetti outside so it doesn't get the trailer all hot inside. That is my quick setup. I put blocks under each stabilizer, and I put an X-Chock, 2 rubber blocks, an X-Chock. I do have another X-Chock that I don't use necessarily, just use one. If I'm staying in extended periods of times, I'll put wheel covers on, which I'll probably do at Pismo Beach because we'll be there for a week. So anyways, so the RV park, so it was my error over there, but the arcing was an issue. The melting on their pedestal was an issue. I'm hoping that it was just because of a loose connection, because it was loose. When I plugged mine in, it wanted to tilt downwards and out. So that's why I got the way the bungee is. I got it nice and tight up against there, so hopefully there's no sparking. But they did say that the site right here, Campo said that one right there's got some sort of electrical problem. Yeah, so this is the RV park. It's actually really nice. It's really pretty on the drive up. A lot of orange grove trees on the way up. The camp host is right next to us. They're really nice, named Carlos and Luz. And so tomorrow we're gonna head up to the national park and enjoy the day. Well, this used to be, and I'm not sure how long ago it switched over, because it used to be a mobile home park. You can even see like a little shed back there. Some of the sites have picnic tables. Some don't. Ours doesn't happen to have picnic tables. You can see the picnic tables in most of the sites here, but ours doesn't have one. There's not much here at this particular park. It's, like I said, it's the Sequoia RV Park. Now you can see that there is some road closures, so you have to be very careful about road conditions. And I'm gonna have to double check Sequoia Park to 198. But as far as I know, I think our roads are all open. And you can see that this used to be mobile home park. Anyways, there's an office here, but that's what, like I said, they said that there used to be trailers in the spots, and then they used to park on the driveways. So they must have been really old, single wide things. So I'm going to go in and check in the office. I might go and check out the laundry room. It's open. It has I don't see any laundry in there, but it has 2 bathrooms, but they look like almost like original to the park. So they're very old, and looks like you can use them. There are bathrooms and showers in there. So I mean, if you want, you can use those showers. So they're there. They're not in, I didn't take pictures of them. They are not in any ideal way nice, but they're a shower. Anyways, I'm just gonna walk around the park. A lot of this over here on this side, this is the east side of the park. A lot of these sites are available for rent for nightly stays, and over here might be, I think, longer term stays. So ahead is long-term sites. There we go. There is, to the left is bathroom, shower, and laundry. So let's go take a look at that. So the west side of the park still actually has some mobile homes. So it says private access. So there are still mobile homes that still are in that part of the park. So there's just walking around, there's the loop around for the park. So it's still got quite a few people back in there in mobile homes. And then so the west side is mobile homes and the east side is RV park, and they still have more on the south side. Looks like more mobile homes back in there. Well, let's check out the bathroom and laundry. Laundry room is doors open and pretty dirty. I mean, cobwebs, spiders everywhere. Spiders everywhere. Spiders. Lots of spiders. Ooh, big spider. Anyways, coin operated. That one's got a bunch of clothes in it. That one's got a bunch of laundry soap. The bathrooms here say they're not in use. They're not working. And so to use the ones at the main office. And I didn't show you a picture of those, but I told you a description of those. And then you've got this little pond here. And see, some of these over here have little fire pits also. Some, ours don't. There's a fire pit there. Anyways, so as far as amenities go, I would say zilch. If you're in a pinch, yeah. But other than that, I think it would be the park is a great little park for a few nights to enjoy the Kings Canyon and Sequoia National Parks. And that's what we're here for. We're here for 3 full days. We're going to get 1 day in one park and 1 day in the other park. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Because it's like an hour drive to Sequoia. But we have a little bit more there at that park than we do the Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon Park doesn't really have as many exciting hikes as the other one does. So we might end up going back to the Sequoia National Park. Well, let's end this with the walk out. So would I stay here again? Yes. I'd stay here again because this for me is just a destination spot, which means I look at this as a place just to park the trailer with hookups. And this has full hookups, so that's a plus. But a place that has hookups enough where I can go and do my destination sightseeing and then come back, sleep and eat, and that's it. I don't care about the amenities. I really don't care about the shower. Laundry room is important if you need to do laundry, so that's a key thing. But we're not doing laundry here. We're going to do our laundry at our next stop. So that wasn't a concern. So you always want to plan ahead, stop to stop. So read the reviews. One of the reviews about here said that they had good pressure in their showers, but from what I saw, from what you saw in the laundry room here, I wouldn't expect the showers to be any better. But I think they did say that they might have been remodeled. But I didn't get a chance to see those. So you have to just, if you come, just take your chances if you're using their showers versus your own. So anyways, yeah. But definitely I would come back and stay here again if I were coming back to visit Kings Canyon National Park or Sequoia National Park. King Canyon is only 30 minutes from here east, and Sequoia is about an hour and 15 minutes. And that's not too bad. Because there really isn't, you could camp further in, but this is going to be a spot with full hookups right here. And part of the thing is that my next travel out of here is heading back the road that we came on. So I'm heading back west. Our destinations where we came from Oregon down to Lodi, and then we went to the coast, Monterey, then we went over here to Kings Canyon, and then we're going back over to the beach, and then we're going back down to Soledad Canyon, Thousand Trails, and from there to Vegas. So we're zigzagging across California, which is nice that it's not you know, you can get from one side to the other in about 4 hours from where we need to be, 3 to 4 hours. So think about your destinations, plan your routes, plan your stops. It's important. Make your reservations early if you can, because things do book up. I found that out at Morgan Hill, Thousand Trails, and I'm so glad. It's just how things work. I was planning to stay there a whole week, and I'm so glad that we did not stay there the whole week, because they did not have the sewer hookups, which I was told they did. So it just worked out for the bonus, because this Kings Canyon and Sequoia weren't in our list to do this year, but here we are. It just worked out really good. This is the first weekend of no rain. That's what the camp host said, in weeks or months. So it's going to be about 60 degrees. Beautiful.